to the hot seat now. We have our one of our four returners from last year, our senior, or should I say graduate now, graduate student guard from Hampton, Virginia, Hampton High School, Armani Franklin, with us here. Armani, thanks for joining us today.
Happy to be here.
Make sure to speak up nice and loud. We're having a
Oh,
couple of
sorry.
audio issues as we go. No, you're good. Right there. Perfect. We'll go ahead and open it up for questions now from our media. If you have any, go ahead and let me know, and we'll let you jump on in. Go ahead, Ross.
Armani, you're one of the older statesmen now. I don't know how that feels for somebody to call you old, but you've been here and you were here when it started, when Coach Vickers pretty much got started, and now you're in a situation now where you're one of the key veterans coming back. Talk a little about how the roles have changed a little bit in your career.
Well, first of all, hey Ross. I haven't seen you in a minute, but it's definitely a huge change. I know freshman year it was kind of like I was in a position where I was young and a lot was like expected of me, and then it kind of like died down the older I got because we had people come in, a lot of key people come in, and now I feel like it's I don't know. It's just kind of like it's a lot going on now, and it's like a lot more. I feel like I have to be a lot more in tune with my teammates as opposed to when I was younger. Like I have to be way more engaged, not just vocally, but on the court too, because I feel like every day somebody's asking me questions, like somebody younger than me, and it's like I have to be able to answer. It's not like when I was younger asking the questions. It's like I'm the one answering the questions now.
Hey, Armani. Um, you guys were in a really good position going into the tournament this year. How driven will this team be by that and by what you can get out of this season, never how it looks like?
Well, I think that we all understand that we're held to a higher standard right now. I know one practice Coach Ricketts came in and the first thing he said was, we were picked number one in the North, and we lost 7 people, and it's kind of like we really just have to understand that we have to keep that momentum going, like as a group. It can't be, individuals out there. We have to really work together to stay up there high in the rankings.
Armani, I think if anybody has chronicled your story, you graduated in 3 years, which is good. And I know you thought that maybe 1 year of basketball after you graduated, but now you have the opportunity maybe at two. Um, this situation has been very very interesting, but it seems like you've made the most of your quick 3 years and now into your fourth year at Norfolk State. Talk a little about the time and how it's gone by here in your season, in your real senior season.
Honestly, I feel like I just got here yesterday. I don't feel like I've been here 3 years, which is kind of interesting because it's been a lot of days in practice where I've been getting yelled at by Coach Vickers, and you would think it would drag out, but I think my experience here has been a good one. I feel like the atmosphere, like Lex mentioned, the family atmosphere, everything has just been good. I feel like I've been supported all 3 years. Even when I mentioned to Coach Vickers I was graduating early, I feel like the support has just been there the whole time.
Not only graduating early, but you're also the president of the Student Athlete Advisory Council on campus. So you're now engaged on the court with the team as elder statesman. Now you're leading the whole athletic department when it comes to the athletes. How has that helped you grow as an individual and as a basketball player?
I personally think it's helped me grow because it's made me realize that I have to grow up. Like when I came in as a freshman, I felt like I was the youngest. Now it's like it's not just my teammates that look up to me; it's people off the court too. I'm no longer a baby, so it's like I gotta understand. Like, look, it's stuff that needs to be done. I have to really step up and do it.
Coach,
Ramani, what do you, with so many newcomers on the team this year, how do you pass along and what do you pass along as to what the identity of Norfolk State women's basketball is?
Well, on the court, I would say we're most known for our defensive mindset. Like Coach Vickers says himself, he's a defensive specialist. So I think that's been our identity for the most part. I think now, being that we have different concepts with our defensive schemes, we have to do a better job of like understanding what it is that we're supposed to be doing But other than that, I feel like we've always been a team that works hard, puts in work. When it comes to on the court, we've played together. We've supported each other. We just have to continue to do that as a team with this year. And I feel like I have to continue to do my part to show my teammates look, this is what it is. This is what we got to keep doing. This is just who we are.
All right. Any other questions for Armani at this point? Ross, go ahead.
No, I was just saying bye.
All right. Well, Armani, thanks for joining us. Good luck as the season gets underway next week, and we'll talk with you again here soon.
Okay. Thank y'all for having me.